Hello again, traders, and welcome again. I'd like to run through the trading for Wednesday, the 21st of January 2009. Now, the market has actually returned to speed with a vengeance today, and as a result, my trading is actually broken up over two screens. So I'm going to have to flip between those screens just to show you what happened. You'll see on the right-hand side of the screen, you can see right now we've actually got a mid-session bar at around about the hour mark into the trading session. Now, we talk about patience being important. We did have to be patient in this case. I had to wait about 13 minutes for our first signal. After the 13-minute mark, we actually did get a standard sell signal. Now, target is set as 2 points on standard sell. That standard sell took a little bit of heat. As you can see here, it actually took 1.5 points worth of heat at this extreme high. In the process of taking that heat, we actually got a second sell. This was the first big picture sell, and then we actually got a second what I call big picky or big picture sell. Now, you'll note that because we are trading with the bias tonight, we did set targets on the big pictures of 4.5. See here, we've got our tighter targets if we were trading against the bias. Ultimately, all of those signals paid, even though we did take a bit of heat on the sells to start with. On the way down, I did have a continuation sell. As you know from my video archive, I only use a 2-point target on the continuations, I should say. We did get a second continuation. Again, I was only after 2 points. Both of those targets were paid quite quickly, which was great. Now, on the flip side, we did have a first against the trend buy. As you know from my video archive, I do not take first against the trends, and again, it has proven beautifully in this case why we don't take those. Now, flicking to the end of session, you can see here's our mid-session marker just here. We weren't out of the market long, around 15 minutes before we did get a textbook sell signal to take the market south. Now, again, it was a big picky, 4.5 point target. That 4.5 point target was hit quite quickly. In fact, it only took around about 7 minutes for that target to be hit. Love when that happens. Love when that happens. Now, first against the trend buy, not interested. I didn't actually get the line of sight I was after here to take this long position. Would have loved to, but just didn't get it. So again, patience, waiting. Got a standard sell signal here. Didn't run to profit before we took some heat. It was reinforced by a second sell signal. Now they're both standard sells, so I was after 2 points on each of those. Hit that target, hit both of those targets with this really nice red spike down here. Absolutely perfect in that the big red came in and we're off and running. Got nothing for the rest of the session, but ultimately it did prove to be a fantastic session. You will note as I talk about the return on investment that was possible on most of those big picture signals. I only took 4.5 off the market when there was at least 5.5 or 6 on offer. But ultimately, using my defined targets, there was 23.5 points up for grabs. So 23.5 points up for grabs at 5% per point is 117.5% return on investment for the session. So an absolutely brilliant day. In fact, the biggest Wednesday so far. Let's hope we get heaps more of those. That would be quite exciting. All right, that's enough from me. Again, please do save this to your archives if you want to build up a library of what we're doing. And I look really forward to updating you on a daily and a weekly basis as to how the trading is going. Have a fantastic Thursday, Friday, and we'll keep you updated. Cheers, and bye for now.